Spirits Book, Intervention of Spirits in the Corporeal World, Part 7, Influence of Spirits in the Events of Human Life. We're delighted to have you here at UR Spirituality, our YouTube channel devoted to offering insightful content on spirituality. This is video 44 of the series dedicated to exploring and understanding the Spirits Book, a must-read for anyone interested in spirituality and spiritual growth. In our previous videos, we have been reviewing the chapter of the Spirits Book, named, Intervention of Spirits in the Corporeal World. The purpose of this chapter is to explore and explain the various ways in which spirits interact with, and influence the material or physical world. It delves into the role of spirits in human life, their impact on our thoughts and actions, and how they can both assist and challenge individuals in their earthly journey. It also provides insights into the relationship between the spiritual and material realms, shedding light on the concept of spirit guidance, protection, and the moral and ethical considerations surrounding these interactions. In this episode, we will discuss the section about the influence of spirits in the events of human life, covering questions 525 to 535 of the Spirits Book. This section aims to provide insight into how spirits interact with the physical world and human existence, emphasizing the importance of understanding these influences and their relationship with human free will and responsibility. It addresses common questions and misconceptions regarding spirits' influence on human life, clarifying the nature of these interactions. Overall, the section seeks to shed light on the spiritual dimension of human existence and the unseen forces at play in our lives. So let's get started. Spirits indeed exert influence over the events in our lives, but not through extraordinary phenomena or magic. Their action aligns with natural laws and is often subtle and imperceptible. For example, they may orchestrate seemingly chance encounters between individuals, inspire thoughts or directions, and guide our attention toward particular matters to achieve their desired outcomes. These interventions occur without us realizing, so we retain our free will, thinking we act of our own accord. In essence, spirits work through the realm of natural means to assist us. While spirits possess the ability to influence matter, their actions align with the laws of nature, rather than subverting them by causing unforeseen events in opposition to these laws. For example, in a situation such as a man's ladder breaking and leading to his destined demise, the ladder fails due to reasons like rot or inadequate strength, in accordance with natural laws. However, it is the person's destiny to meet their end in this manner. Spirits surrounding the individual may inspire the idea of climbing a ladder that is bound to break under their weight. In this way, the individual's passing occurs naturally, without the need for any miraculous intervention. In another situation where natural conditions might seem inadequate to explain a particular event, such as the example of a man dying because of a lightning striking a tree, the explanation remains consistent with the laws of nature. The lightning strikes the tree at one specific moment because it aligns with the natural laws, rather than being directed to target the man. The man's choice to seek shelter under a tree about to be struck by lightning may be inspired by spirits, but the tree would have been struck regardless of his presence beneath it. In a situation where a malevolent individual launches a projectile at someone, and it narrowly misses them, the explanation doesn't involve the intervention of a friendly spirit to divert the missile. If the targeted individual was not fated to be hit, a friendly spirit might have influenced their thoughts to move out of the projectile's path or affected the aggressor's aim. Once a projectile is set in motion, it naturally follows the trajectory of its initial projection. The notion of magical bullets, often seen in legends, which mysteriously and unfailingly hit their target, is purely a product of imagination. These stories stem from humanity's fascination with the supernatural and the extraordinary, seeking to surpass the wonders of the natural world. As for whether the spirits orchestrating the course of our lives can be obstructed by other spirits seeking to divert our paths, the answer is that what God has decreed will inevitably come to pass. If there are any delays or hindrances, they can only occur by divine design. Frivolous and mocking spirits can indeed create the minor troubles that disrupt our plans and challenge our composure. They often take pleasure in provoking vexations to test our patience, but their enthusiasm wanes when they realize they cannot easily disturb us. However, it wouldn't be fair or accurate to attribute all disappointments to them. Many result from our own carelessness. For instance, when your china breaks, it's usually due to your own clumsiness rather than spirit intervention. As for their motives, these spirits may act out of personal animosity, targeting those with whom you've had conflicts in your present or past lives. Yet, sometimes they act without a specific target, simply reveling in malice and aiming their disruptions at anyone within reach. For those who have caused us harm during our earthly lives, the extinguishing of their malevolence upon returning to the spirit world varies. Some indeed recognize the injustice of their actions and feel regret for the wrongs they've committed, while others may persist in their animosity towards us, provided that God permits this to be a continuation of our trials. To put an end to such persecution, one powerful means is to pray for them. By offering goodness in response to their harm, we gradually help them see the error of their ways. Additionally, demonstrating patience and rising above their provocations often leads them to cease their attacks, realizing that their efforts are in vain. It's noteworthy that the cycle of imperfect spirits seeking vengeance through various existences is a testament to the need for us to sooner or later atone for any wrongs we might have inflicted on others. Spirits possess the ability to some extent to avert misfortunes from individuals while also allowing others to experience them according to the decrees of providence. Their role often involves lessening our suffering by helping us bear these challenges with patience and resignation. Furthermore, it is vital to understand that we have a role in averting or mitigating misfortunes ourselves. God has granted us intelligence to use, and friendly spirits are most effective in assisting us when we actively seek solutions and ideas. They aid those who help themselves, as implied in the saying, "Seek, and you shall find. Knock, and it shall be opened unto you." Moreover, what may appear as a misfortune is not always so, as the good it is meant to bring about can surpass the immediate challenges. This may sometimes go unnoticed because of our tendency to focus solely on the present moment and our immediate gratification. Spirits may, on occasion, grant requests for the gifts of fortune as a trial for us, but they often refuse such appeals, akin to how one denies inconsiderate requests from a child. When such favors are granted, it can be by both good and bad spirits, contingent on the underlying intention. However, it is more common for spirits with the intent to lead us astray to be inclined to fulfill these requests. This is because they see material wealth and the pleasures it procures as an effective means to divert us from our spiritual path. Obstacles that appear to obstruct our plans aren't always solely due to spirit influence. Frequently, they are a result of our own mismanagement. Your social standing and personal characteristics significantly impact your achievements and setbacks. If you keep going down the wrong path because you insist on it, you're essentially working against yourself. In this case, you don't need to blame spirits for the setbacks caused by your own stubbornness or mistakes. Gratitude for favorable events should be directed first towards God, without whose permission nothing occurs, and then towards the benevolent spirits who act as his agents. Not being thankful brings fitting consequences. Some individuals may appear successful despite lacking prayer and gratitude, but the ultimate outcomes of their lives will reveal the price they pay for transient prosperity that they haven't rightfully earned. The more they have received without acknowledgement, the greater their accountability in the end. In summary, spirits influence our lives subtly through natural means, orchestrating events in line with the laws of nature. For instance, they inspire thoughts, arrange meetings, and guide our attention toward particular matters to achieve desired outcomes without us realizing. Spirits don't subvert natural laws or cause miraculous events. They influence situations that appear extraordinary but still conform to these laws. For example, a man's ladder breaks naturally due to decay or weakness, and spirits inspire his choice to climb it, leading to his destined end. Obstacles in life may not always result from spirit influence. Often, they arise from our own actions or mismanagement. Gratitude for good fortune should be directed toward God and benevolent spirits. Neglecting gratitude brings eventual consequences, even if success seems to come to those who don't express thanks. And this concludes our review of the Spirits book section about influence of spirits and the events of human life. Thank you for joining us. We hope this overview sparked your interest and encouraged you to explore more about spirituality. Don't forget to subscribe, share, comment and hit the notification bell for updates on our future videos where we will continue to review the chapter, Intervention of Spirits in the Corporeal World. See you again soon.